The battle for Tony Abbott's Sydney seat has taken a dramatic turn, with crowds clashing as he headed into a debate with challenger Zali Steggall. Earlier, vile posters of the former Prime Minister were plastered all over his electorate, including at a childcare centre. Here's political editor Chris Uhlmann.
The brutal face of modern electioneering.
I think they're absolutely disgusting.
As overnight, activists were caught on camera plastering offensive posters of Tony Abbott around his electorate of Warringah. One adorned a childcare centre with an insult so vile we can't show it.
I'm livid at the fact that someone has used a childcare service that caters for 0 to 2 in this way.
The former Prime Minister is in a pitched battle to save his safe seat, facing a coalition of groups determined to drive him out.
I think this is a new nastiness in Australian politics.
Australian politics is pretty willing, even at the best of times.
What are your views on Muslims? Excuse me, guys. What are your views on Muslims?
As calls come for another Liberal candidate to stand down, Tasmanian Jessica Whelan denies she posted anti-Muslim slurs online.
Jessica, was that your material on Facebook?
And pressure is mounting on the Labor candidate for the seat of Melbourne to go. Luke Creasy is under fire for posting lewd jokes and porn. On the trail, the leaders traded blows over the costs of action and inaction on climate change.
Bill, he won't tell you what the cost of this is.
We are very committed to taking real action on climate change. We don't believe the scary numbers.
And the campaign took on a food theme.
Come on, there we go.
With Labor raising the idea of direct government intervention in what you eat.
Would a shortened government potentially force food companies to put less salt in Vegemite or cut the amount of sugar in Tim Tams?
Yeah, so what we have...
The Shadow Health Minister is pondering a plan to force food companies to change the way they make their products.
That would be something that we would consider. We haven't put a time frame on that, and there would need to be a process around how we did that.
It's an idea backed by the Greens.
So food reformulation is absolutely part of the equation. Government should step in.
Which many might find hard to swallow.
I imagine you probably enjoy it more than an onion than your predecessor did a while ago.
The man who ate the onion now has a new and bitter taste to swallow, as outside a debate, protesters who want him gone faced off with a band of supporters in an ugly personal contest. Chris Uhlmann, 9 News.
Political reporter Jonathan Kersley is travelling with the Prime Minister and joins me now from the Sofitel. Jono, you have some more news on a Labor candidate.
That's right. Pressure is building in this federal election campaign, Peter, and it's mounting on Labor's Luke Creasy, the man who is vying to take the seat of Melbourne off the Greens. Adam Batt is in hot water a little more than 24 hours after he apologised for sharing a rape joke online. It's since emerged that he has made other comments about Tony Abbott and a sex act, joked about lesbians and a part of the female anatomy, as well as sharing other lewd messages online. Victorian Liberal figures say that he should be disendorsed by the Labor Party, which is standing by him for now. And those are key words, for now, because Bill Shorten is not going to want to let too many distractions get in his way in his bid to become Prime Minister. So with Luke Creasy, it's a case of watch this space. Peter?
There's been an ugly attack on Tony Abbott, with the former Prime Minister targeted by vile posters around his electorate.
This is a new nastiness in Australian politics.
Police released pictures of 2 suspects. The electorate of Warringah has already been hit with controversy on election advertising, including a Get Up video ad targeting Mr Abbott.